In 1872, a merchant brigantine was found adrift in the middle of the Atlantic. There was no trace of its crew, and yet the ship was in perfect condition. The mystery of the Mary Celeste has baffled experts for over a century. What happened to its crew? Today we explore the darkest secrets of this maritime legend. The Mary Celeste, an American brigantine, set sail from New York on November 7, 1872, bound for Genoa, Italy. The ship was carrying a cargo of 1,700 barrels of industrial alcohol. On board were Captain Benjamin Briggs, his wife Sarah, his 2-year-old daughter Sophia, and a crew of 7 experienced sailors. Everything seemed to be going according to plan until, on December 4, 1872, the ship was spotted adrift in the Atlantic, near the Azores, by the British brig Dei Grazia. The crew of the Dei Grazia noticed something strange. The Mary Celeste was sailing aimlessly and did not respond to signals. When they boarded the ship, they found a scene as strange as it was unsettling. The ship was completely empty. There was no trace of the crew, but the Mary Celeste was in good condition. Condition of the ship. The cargo was almost intact, although 9 barrels of alcohol were empty. The personal inventory of the crew remained in place, and there were no signs of violence or struggle. The lifeboat was missing, which suggested that the crew had abandoned the ship voluntarily. However, there were no obvious reasons for it. The ship had no significant damage, and there was enough food and water for 6 months. The ship's sextant and chronometer were missing, and the logbook did not contain recent entries explaining the situation. The Mary Celeste appeared to have been abandoned under normal conditions, but the fate of its crew was a complete mystery. Over the years, countless theories have emerged to explain what happened aboard the Mary Celeste. Some are rational, while others border on the fantastic. Alcohol explosion. One of the most accepted theories suggests that the vapors from the industrial alcohol stored on board could have caused a partial explosion. Although there was no visible damage, the fear of a larger explosion may have led the crew to abandon the ship hastily in the lifeboat. Piracy. Some speculate that the Mary Celeste was attacked by pirates, although no thefts or signs of violence were reported. Another possibility is that the crew rebelled against the captain. However, the lack of evidence of a struggle makes this theory unlikely. The most popular theory among mystery lovers suggests that the Mary Celeste was a victim of supernatural phenomena. Some speak of extraterrestrial abductions, while others believe the ship fell under the influence of the Bermuda Triangle, although its location does not match exactly. At the time, legends about sea monsters were common. Some speculate that a kraken might have attacked the ship, but this theory has no tangible evidence. The Mary Celeste was towed to Gibraltar, where a thorough investigation was conducted, but the authorities could not reach a definitive conclusion. The ship was sold and used for several years, but it never escaped its reputation of curse and mystery. The case of the Mary Celeste has inspired books, movies, and studies for over a century. It is a reminder that, although science and logic can explain many things, there are mysteries that seem to defy any rational explanation. It is said that, on foggy nights, some sailors have spotted a ghost ship sailing in complete silence through the waters of the Atlantic. Is it possible that the Mary Celeste still searches for its lost crew, doomed to wander eternally through the seas?